What's up and welcome back to another video. I'm Bandit Barney, bringing you everything you need to know about Red Dead Online daily content. If you're returning and you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to hit that. Love the support that you guys are showing the channel. Really appreciate it. Today, we're going to be going over one of the weirdest fishing methods I have found. Now, I'm not a big fan of using carts, but this method does utilize a cart pretty well. But you actually get fish. You got to get the fish, okay? You get fish from a house. Some places you get fish in this game. Earlier we did a video about fish just spawning up next to this barrel, and we thought fish were trying to spawn into the trough. But today we're gonna go to a house, and if we go to the back side of it, there's actually an area where we can go fishing, which is really odd. I'm here in Valentine right now though, because I'm looking for a basket cart, and apparently I am riding my horse for the very first time once again. I'm looking for a basket cart, and I've heard that they're easiest to find in Valentine. Valentine also isn't as far as Strawberry from Saint Denis, because Saint Denis is where we're going to be going ultimately. Hopefully we can get a basket cart. You don't need one for this method. You can totally do it without a basket cart, but this method involves catching sturgeon along with other fish, so it's useful to have a basket. Oh, and look at what we found here. This guy's got a basket cart, but it has stuff in it. I really want to find one that has nothing in it. I hope I don't shoot myself in the foot later because I passed up that cart. I think we can find one that's got nothing in it. It'll work just a little bit better, and I wish you could push up the edges of these big carts, man, because they would be very helpful. Stay tuned and I'll let you know when we find the cart. Oh, one horse, one cart. Is she a basket cart? Yes, sir. All right, we found our basket cart. Now, it is important that it's a single horse basket cart. That's what you're gonna need. I say cart. I don't know if it's wagon, but you're gonna need. All right, can we jump to this? Get there. Get them out of there. Sir, we're repossessing this. You didn't pay your bills. All right, so now that I have my basket cart, I'm gonna go down to Saint Denis, and I'll show you guys this house that gives us a fishing method, a money-making method from a house. Just a short ride down south. Okay, now we're in Saint Denis. It took me a little bit longer because I got the cops on me. One thing to note, don't go past the police station, which is actually right next to where we're gonna be going. We're gonna go to the Italian man's house that you remember from the campaign. We're gonna be going to his house. You want to go all the way out and around though when you're making these trips from the butcher shop and back, because if you go past the police station, you're gonna get a wanted level, and you just don't want to get the cops on you when you have a cart that's gonna disappear as soon as you lose it, or as soon as you get off it, or you get killed. So we're gonna make sure to go all the way around, and we're gonna make our way over to that house. Make sure to get a loaded varmint rifle. You want all the rounds you can have in your varmint rifle, because we're going to be shooting the fish. Now, normally when you shoot fish, it turns them into poor quality. For some reason, when we shoot these fish, they stay at perfect quality. Don't know why. I don't have an answer for you. It's just the way it goes over at this house. The Italian guys got some nice fish, I guess. All right, here we are. We're at the Italian man's house, and we're gonna go inside. You should have locked your gate, buddy, because now we're stealing all your fish. Roll out towards the back of it, and let's see if I can do this without getting my horse stuck or jammed in any location. Nice. All the way to the back there. Yeah, just keep going, bud. All right, now that we're here, we want to take this sucker, and we're gonna go down these stairs. Hopefully, I really don't want to tip this thing right now. All right, he's doing good. Okay, now that we're down here, what we need to do is we need to turn this around, because there's actually a way that we can park this cart, and that'll prevent the horse from running away when we do shoot our weapon off. All right, there we go. So I really jammed him in there now, and this is important because otherwise, when you shoot your varmint rifle, the horse is gonna run away. But let's dive into one of the silliest fishing methods that I've ever seen in this game. It doesn't quite beat the one by Tumbleweed where the fish literally just spawn dead on the dirt. But this pond right here will spawn fish, and all you need to do is pull out your fishing rod and just flex on these dudes right here. Just flex. You're not gonna be able to throw it in, but just start flexing. Hold down left trigger and start spamming right trigger, and just walk around it. After you do this, maybe it takes a whole trip to go around. You know what? I'm actually gonna equip the special spinner on this sucker. And once you walk around this thing a few times, it's just fish are just gonna start spawning it. And more often than not, one of them or two of them are sturgeons, which is really nice actually. And there we go. We can see in the far end, we now have fish in the water. Now, if you want to, you can go in and try and actually fish them. But what's gonna happen, so we didn't get a sturgeon this rotation, which is pretty rare. Most of the time you do get a sturgeon. What you're gonna do is just jump in this sucker. Let's put our rod away. And then pull out your varmint rifle and start capping away. Now, you can't eagle eye them because you have your gun out and you're not gonna be able to eagle eye fish. But if you look closely when you're doing this, you are gonna be able to see it. And the best time is when they get up against the wall and you can just easily clap them. There's one. Oh, it's a big boy. Come here, buddy. Come here. The smaller ones are harder to hit, but I got him. See, now the horse is reacting, but because we back the horse up into the corner, it's not gonna be a problem. And the chain prickles aren't worth much. Like, they're kind of a waste of our time, but you do need to kill everything because that's the way you're gonna get the next rotation of the fish to spawn. There we go. And I don't know why these fish stay perfect, but they stay perfect when you shoot them in here. So we got the bluegill, and that was it for that rotation. Normally you're gonna get 4 fish, and normally one of them is a sturgeon, at least one of them, and you can get 2 of them. We're gonna keep flexing on it. And I don't know if you need to walk around. I like walking around just to see. And there we got him spawning on the back end again. Put the rod away. Now, I hope one of these guys is a sturgeon because I really want to show y'all how to work with the sturgeon in this pond because it's important. There's a few techniques we need to do. There's the sturgeon. Let's take care of this bass while we're here. Hey, yo. It's another pickerel. Got him. Come here, boy. Oh, it's the catfish. They're only worth $1. Not super profitable, but the sturgeon are worth $7.25. Hey, where you going? Where you going? No, sir. No, sir. I thought I backed you up nice and steady, boy. Sit your ass back in your hole. How did you get out of here? You're a smart horse. All right, here we go. Here's our sturgeon. It's gonna stay perfect. I'm not totally sure why. You're just gonna pick that sucker up. And then the trick to getting him out, I guess not necessarily a trick. You can get him out by staying in, and if you just drop him at the right time, he can end up on the other side of the whatever this is, fountain probably. I think that's what this is. But if he just lands in the water like that, all you have to do is stand up on an area where you can climb up like that, not jump in. I'm gonna get him closer to the edge because we do need him closer to the edge. Oh, there, we just threw him out there. All right, so now we can just wait on him. We're gonna wait on him because we're gonna collect a few more before we do anything here. All right, so we got 4 sturgeon. At this point, I'm just gonna show you guys how to get out with your sturgeon, how to load them into the car at this location. Because I could sit here all day and farm this XP or this money, but at the end of the day, you guys need to know how to do the whole thing. So let's jump out of here. All right, so what you wanna do, don't mind my terrible cart driving. You want to back your cart up to one of these ledges. Now, this is going to be one of the easier ways to do this, and it's all timing, and you just need to time it right so you can drop the fish on the pedestal. If you're right up next to it, it's not going to allow you to drop it, but if you get the timing down right, you'll be able to drop it at the opportune moment, and then you're just going to pick her up, get up on in this cart, and drop her in there. That's one way of getting them in there. Now, the other way of getting them in there is you're gonna, let's grab one of our sturgeon here, and you can actually just glitch them into the cart. Now, this is one that takes even better timing, and it's not my favorite way of doing it because it's just hard. The timing of this can be hard, but you can actually just glitch it right into the cart if you're running around. And this is useful if you're not next to a pedestal or something. You can get it in there. Try a few more times. The timing on this one is much more difficult. It's useful if you're out somewhere and because the fish sometimes do glitch through the floor. So it's useful for that, but I think we're just gonna have to call these guys There we go. We got it. The timing is just a lot more, it's the window of opportunity there is a lot smaller for that one. There we go. Okay, we got it all loaded up. Now we just need to get this cart to the butcher without crashing. You know what I should have done is I should have called my horse and loaded one more onto my horse. It's always nice to have one on your horse because they can glitch out of the cart. That's why I'm not a huge fan of this cart method, because it's just like, it's so high risk, high reward. Okay, now we're here. Oh, drifting into port. Now we're here, and I wonder if I can back this puppy up to the butcher. I actually don't know if that's gonna be possible, but might as well give it a shot, because if we can do that, we can just grab him up and then initiate with the butcher. Okay, so we get stopped right there, no problem. You're just gonna jump up and toss all these fish out. Don't initiate with the butcher before you sell all the fish. There's a chance that the horse will run away. There's just, things can go wrong, so make sure you put all the fish on the floor before you interact with the butcher and begin selling. Otherwise, you might get unlucky. A fish might glitch out inside the cart and you lose it. Just things can happen. So it's very important that you grab the fish, especially if someone else is in Saint Denis. If you're out of the cart, like taking extra time outside the cart, if someone shoots their gun, in this location, the horse will run away with all your money, essentially. All your hard-earned cash. Come on, all right, so let's see what this haul was worth. We're at $17.90 right now, and we're gonna sell all these. Bluegills, pickerels, $9, not too much. The bass, though, we almost maxed out on bass. Could have easily done that. The catfish are literally the worst thing to catch in the game. And then we're gonna sell that sturgeon. And we're already up there, man. Like, we're already up there. It is one of those things, though, guys. Like I said, high risk, high reward. It could go great for you. You spend an hour there, you could come out with a lot of money. Could go real poorly for you, though, too. You spend an hour there and you get wrecked on your way out. The longer you spend in an area, the higher chance a player will be there. Not just because, obviously, like, players are roaming around the map and there's a chance they'll come to the city, but because the way the game works, players spawn in by other players intentionally. Rockstar has this mechanic in the game. That's why it's effective to load into a separate region than where you're going to be playing for farming methods. But it also results in, if you spend a lot of time in an area, sometimes you'll have players spawning around you. Okay, so we started at $17.90 and we're at $18.56, so $66. And once we had the cart there and everything, those sturgeon are coming quick. Now, it isn't a method like in Van Horn where you're gonna have pikes and sturgeon just coming up all over the place, but it is one of the best places to have consistent sturgeon over time. It's not a big bang for your buck right at the beginning, but it is something that will work consistently better than any other method I've tested. So if you're really going in for that grind, it works consistently better than any other method. That is one of my favorite things about it. I didn't like the cart methods. You guys saw I made a video previously. I don't like the cart methods. I'm not a big fan of them. I might be a fan of this cart method. I might be. Still undecided. It's fun. This is one of the silliest fishing methods out there, and I don't know if it's something that's a glitch and should be patched, but for right now, it works well and it's fun. Oh, there's the cops. Joke's on you, boys. I don't need this cart no more. You guys, thank you so much for the awesome recent support on the channel. We really, really appreciate it. Love to see your guys' feedback in the comment section down below. Hit that like button if you made it this far in the video, because obviously something was appealing to you. Subscribe too. Just throwing that out there. Appreciate you. Take care and hope to see you in a future video.